before we jump into this assessment, which should be a shorter one, how are these chapter 1 assessment solution videos helping? Let me know, because again, these are kind of weird in that there's not right answers. There aren't right answers or wrong answers to these questions. Do you find the information relevant? Is it helpful? Is it getting you excited about organic chemistry? Is it giving you goosebumps? Don't answer that. I know it's not. But this one, we can actually be shorter. What's the value of answering an assessment after reading a section? Well, it's exactly what it is. We call them assessments because we're self-assessing our knowledge. So you read something, and when you read it, there's a reason you're reading it, because it's important. You need to know it. Let's immediately follow it up with, hey, did you learn what you think you did? And if the answer to that question is yes, because you get the assessment correct, you're ready to move on. If you didn't, is that a bad thing? Well, if we didn't have a growth mindset, it would be. But with a growth mindset, when we miss a problem, now we go back. I want to know that information. We go back and try to find that part. We watch the video, we talk to a tutor, we go to office hours, and we get the answer to that question, and that's going to create long-term retention. So we answer assessments after the fact to kind of strengthen our understanding or confirm our understanding. But why answering assessments before? Well, because then we know what we're looking for, right? If you're given an assessment and you're like, I read this assessment, I have no idea. I've never even heard some of these terms. Well, now when you read or watch a video or do whatever, you're going to hear that word. You go, oh, there's that word I've never heard before. And here's that concept I'd never thought of before. And in a lot of ways, you've kind of created this situation where I don't know this and I don't feel good about not knowing it. And now you read and you move forward and you're like, now I get it. Now I understand. And it creates that a little bit of happiness. You're allowed to be happy about learning organic chemistry, but it creates a little bit of happiness. And maybe that strengthens confidence in ourselves as well as retention of that information. I said this video would be shorter, but it's never shorter because I'm a bit long-winded. You'll get used to it, I hope.